Well, hello, gorgeous, and welcome to Alive Today. This is the Million Star Show that we do every single Tuesday. And today I've got the awesome Janine Al-Hinawi here with us, our Director of Marketing. Janine, welcome to this conversation.
Thank you so much, Fatima, and hello, everyone. I'm so excited for this conversation we are going to be having today.
Yeah, today we're talking about why free is so expensive. Now, Janine, you chose this topic. So why don't you start us off and tell us, like, why did you choose this topic?
Well, it was just like jumping in my face because I'm talking to so many ladies and also you and everyone on the team. And it has become so obvious to me that so many coaches are giving away free coaching. And then while in the discussion with them and hearing from them what's happening in their coaching business, I realized what a big problem it is for them and what impact it has not only on themselves but also on their clients. So I thought we just have to bring up this topic on this show because it's so important.
Yeah. So true. So today our conversation is why is free so expensive? My name is Fatima Omar Kamisa. I am a best-selling author, mom of five. I went from welfare to, hey, two amazing global companies with a beautiful, amazing, loyal, smart team. And I am the creative founder of Million Stars Academy, where we equip women with the templates, the guides, the done-for-you content, so she is empowered and you get to create a coaching business that you love. So Janine, introduce yourself as these queens are coming online and they're telling us where they're checking in from. So go ahead, Janine.
Absolutely. So my name is Janine. As already said, I am an accountability advisor inside Fatima Omar International and also the director of marketing for Million Stars Academy. As you already said, Fatima, we equip coaches with the training, the guides, and the training to create an amazing and prosperous coaching business without burnout and losing your values. And I'm a mom to four boys. I live in Switzerland. We also had our first snow a couple of days ago, as maybe you might have seen Fatima's video, but you got more there in Canada. So that's where we are right now.
Absolutely. Hello to all of you that are joining us live. Hello, Lynette from Palm Springs. Shiam is checking in from South Africa. Fariha from Malaysia. Come say hello to us. And if you're a coach, a consultant, a freelancer, you're a network marketer, you are a woman that is being called to make a difference. Tell us your opinion about this whole idea of free coaching samples. I want to give you my free coaching. And free is very much attached to the whole idea of I'm just a new coach. I'm just new. I'm just starting out. And right, I see this all the time and I get this cringy feeling every time I see that. So, Janine, tell us what happens to people when they have this mentality of I'm just a new coach and I've got to give away free coaching and samples for everyone like I'm a supermarket.
Oh yeah, I'm a supermarket, right? Like that idea that you must be like Walmart or Costco and everybody just has to get the sample first because you have the idea, yeah, I'm a new coach. And everybody has to check and taste my coaching first before they can even decide if they want to work with me. Like, I don't know if you have the same in the bakery, like you go there and sometimes you want to buy some chocolate, some nice pralines, then they give you a taster of it. And people think it's the same with coaching. And I believe it really diminishes your value because coaching is actually like a high-end personalized service. And if you're just giving it away for free, it really diminishes the value and people will not see the value in it.
Well, here's a question. Would you go to a heart surgeon and ask him for samples?
Well, how can you do that?
Right? Would you go to the top lawyer in your city and say, I want some free samples? You wouldn't dare, right? You wouldn't dare. So why is it okay to treat your coaching business like this. And a lot of times it's connected to mindset. It's connected to not believing that you can do it. Now, inside of the academy, Million Stars Academy, we never do free coaching. Our clients start charging right away. The moment you get inside the academy, you are called a Million Stars coach, and you start charging right away. And we actually give you methodologies, PDFs, downloads, templates on how you can start pricing right away. Even as a beginner coach, there is a price to start. You have fees where you can start, right? So Lynette's asking us a really good question. I haven't started a business. I've only been dreaming about it. I do have a name. Yay! You got a name filed in my country, but I don't know how to begin. Lynette, you need to book a call with us. Get on a call, slide into our DMs, check in with myself, Janine, anyone that can speak to you. And let's get on a call and let's show you how you start, honey. Let's show you how you start. It always starts with a dream, always starts with a dream. And then we help you to fulfill it. And so I want to start out and share a story. And a few years ago, when I was so called a beginner coach, I also thought, you know what? I've got to give away free. And I had this whole idea, well, if I am so good at what I'm doing and it's a gift from God, I got to help as many people as possible. So I started this little, small little program. And at that time, my niche was helping divorced Muslim women rebuild their lives. And so I started this program, and I was only charging 2 cents. Is small, tiny amount of money, less than what you would pay at a grocery store. Really, really. I mean, a person could go to a dinner and pay more than what I was charging. That's why I label all of that 2 cents. And so I started telling people about it, and people were getting excited about it. And I had some people that joined. It was like a 12-week program. I was giving so much value, not charging what I was worth, over delivering. And then I had some people, women, call me or DM me or WhatsApp me or whatever the way it was to connect with me back then. And it was like, Fatima, it's too much money, too much money. Now, I went on these women's Facebook profiles, right? And I saw that they were in fancy houses, fancy cars, their kids were all dressed up. But I didn't have the courage to have the real conversation. I just felt sorry for them. Now, if you're a woman listening to this conversation, I want to know, can you relate to this, right? Another woman had just come back from a very expensive trip. And here she was telling me she couldn't afford my fees. So I would just give them discounts, and I was like, what can you afford? Right? So whatever the number they said, I let them in. And then there were 2 or 3 women who actually said they have no money, like no money whatsoever. And they were like all about it. Like when I saw them on the Zoom, their homes were decorated to the T, and yet they had no money. So what did I do? I said, okay, no problem. You can come in for free, right? So I had like 3 groups of women. Well, let's call them 2 groups. Groups that paid, and then the other group was discount or free. And you know what happened, right, Janine? But yes. I want to share this with the women that are watching. If this is the first time you're watching, I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what happened, the results of this. The results of this was on that day, I decided that free was too expensive. And so here are the results of what happened. Okay? All the women who paid full price showed up on every single coaching session. They were on time, they were early, they did all of their homework. And at the end of the coaching, they gave me raving testimonials, told me what an amazing coach I was. They referred me to their friends, and We still are in contact today. The group of women that got discounts and freebies, they showed up sometimes, they didn't show up sometime, they had excuses, they didn't do their homework. They started out excited in the beginning and then they dwindled. One woman actually, said to me, I'm going to be your coach because you're such a bad coach. And every single one of them at the end told me my program was bad, I was a terrible coach, and they were not going to tell anyone about me. In fact, two of them went to go and gossip about me and create all of these negative things. Free is free. And so it's about the skin in the game. What kind of skin do you have? What kind of investment are you putting it inside of whatever this thing is? So Janine, tell me a little bit more about that and how you see this whole skin in the game, free versus results.
Yes, absolutely. And I was hoping you're gonna share this story because it's so valuable. Because some people still think if you just give away everything for free, people will then love you and they will come and pay for you. But I believe the first mistake is when they come to you and they tell you, "Oh, I can only pay 1 cent. I cannot pay anything at all." They don't see the real value of what you're gonna give them, and that's why they don't show up at your program. And then the next thing, what will happen? First of all, like you already said, they are not showing up, they are procrastinating, they are not doing the work, they will give you bad reviews, bad testimonials. And on the other side, and I think that's what happened to you, correct me if I'm wrong, but you ended up like with a burnout because you actually worked so much that it totally affected you, because then you one will always be on the run to get more clients because you already don't get paid at all, or you're getting paid so few that you cannot afford to not have, I don't know, 40 clients at a time. And that will have such a great impact on your health and everything else. So I believe it's like a lose-lose, if you can say it like this, for both the coach and the client, because nobody is getting where they actually want.
Exactly, right? If I am not paying you any money, I have nothing to lose. I can badmouth you all I want, but the point is, I'm not getting the results. I am still sitting here with the same thing, right? So, excuse me, investment predicts growth. Okay, successful business owners, successful coaches, successful women understand that to grow, you need to make strategic investments. That's why I hire a new high premium coach every single year, because free is not an investment, right? Something is important to you, whether it is your health, your wealth, your money, your relationships, your body. Investment equals growth. Janine, what do you say about that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just had a thought come up to my mind, and I don't know if any of the ladies who are watching this can relate to this. So tell me in the comments. And the thing is, how many times have you downloaded something that was for free online, right? Like
Oh
a
man, I can put
course.
two hands up for that,
Yeah.
right? How many can, who's watching? How many times have we done that?
Yeah, so you download that thing, or you sign up for a free course, whatever it is, a free whatever, and then you download it. Maybe you're on the website and you're like, wow, that coach has so many free things, so let me download this and let me download that. And I'm speaking from experience, okay?
Yeah.
So I maybe a couple of months ago, I actually cleaned my computer of things I never opened, and I was like, wow, how many things did I download that were for free? But I never even opened it. So like
Shyam is saying guilty. Mommy Beck is saying, yep, true. Yep, right. And it's either, sitting there. I mean, I don't think I actually am going to be given enough life by God to go through all the things I downloaded.
Yeah, and already just deleting it, it's a lot of work. So
right?
yeah,
It's taken up so much of my space and energy. And here's the other thing. In my thoughts, I have it, oh, I'm going to get to it. You know, just in case. Let's buy 10 pens instead of one pen just in case. No, you're never going to get to it. You never ever going to get to it. Yeah, so that's right. We have so many things we've downloaded. Everyone is giving us something free, and we're never ever going to get to it. You know why? Because tomorrow there's another free thing coming your way.
exactly. And I think the same with the free coaching, right? Because most of the coaches, they give away one free session, and then once that's done, they might say, okay, it was nice, but guess what? There is another coach who's giving away free coaching, and then they go to that coach, and they're never gonna stick with you. And that's just the way of life. And some people are just like that. They just look for free instead of actually getting the results, because they don't realize that if you keep getting free things, you are not getting where you want, because that new coach each time um, connects with you from anew. They still have to learn about you more. But if you stick with a coach, they actually will know you. They know your business model. They know how you want to be coached and how you need to be coached, and it will give you a total different result.
I think it's such a good point you bring up. Okay, so let's look at it from your client's perspective. Okay, you are a coach, you are actually doing a disservice by giving away free coaching sessions, because that's exactly what's going to happen. This person is going to come to you and you're going to give them, why is my earring looking so funny? You know, my earrings are very important to me here. Now I'm distracted. Okay. So this person comes to you and you give them a free session. 45 minutes, 1 hour. Some people give up to 2 hours of a free coaching session. Now, I'm going to tell you how you're doing a disservice. You are giving this person a band aid. Okay, this person needs heart surgery, they need amputation, they need something major, and you're giving them a little glue gun and a band aid, and you're sending them on their way. Now, I don't know what kind of coach you are. Maybe you're a health and wellness coach, maybe you're a marriage coach. If this person is struggling in their marriage and you give them one coaching session and now they think, wow, you're such an amazing coach, I'm going to go implement this, you might be damaging that relationship forever that they want to fix, right? Maybe this person has wants to release some pounds and they want to get back on health and wellness. You give them a free session and they're like, oh, we got this, I can do it on my own now, look, this coach gave me all of this. You're harming them more than you're helping them, because without consistent accountability, they will never get the results. So if you're a spiritual woman and you're thinking, I've got this amazing gift, I should be giving it away for free, then give them 1 year. But then you're out of business. You just have to know that your coaching business is not a business, it's a hobby. So you need another form of income to come out from the side. With us, most of the people that join Million Stars Academy, we don't know them from Adam and Eve. They come in, they do an online retreat, they spend either 3 days with us, 1 day with us, 7 days with us, which is an hour. They go through our coaching, they get onto a discovery call, and they become clients. Ours is very, very seamless, very flawless, very clean, very authentic. We stay in integrity, and we show our clients how to do the same. And they get insight, they get accountability, because we saw that was really missing in the coaching world, right? So Janine, tell us a little more about, why is free so expensive? What's coming up for you?
Well, I like that example you made, especially with the relationship coach. So maybe marriage coach, or just relationship with teenagers or children, or whatever relationship it is. especially during these days and the crazy world we live in. I heard it's about 40% of relationships that broke up already. So the thing is, relationships are so important. They are so important for our mental health and everything. And people who are in troubles with relationships, they cannot. I mean, if you like give them a free coaching session, or even if they pay $9.99 for a session, that's not what's gonna help them, right? If they have something so expensive like a marriage, and imagine these people have maybe 2 children, however many children, if that marriage breaks up, it's gonna have a long and everlasting impact on both of the partners, on the children, and everybody else. So if you just come in and give them a free coaching and then off they go, as you said, it might be that actually they are struggling to implement that thing, and they think, oh man, I just get free coaching from somewhere else, and it might just send them down the downward spiral. And then you thought you are doing them a favor with the free coaching, but at the end of the day, their marriage might be breaking up because of that free coaching.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
The average marriage costs $80,000 to go through a divorce. And so when you create your fees and you charge, let's say, $5,000, that's nothing for someone to get the results that they want, for them to be able to have that loving connection that they're so desperately looking for. And if you are a spiritual, soulful woman that can make a difference, you owe it to your clients to charge them so they can show up, they can do the work, and they can have transformation. There's a very big difference between free and paid. Free is information. Paid is transformation. So if you are just giving someone, like, people get lost in the mall and they go to the information counter, that's free. So how do I get there? How do I get there? La, 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 la. But if you are serious about your business and you want to create transformation for your clients, you've got to charge them a fee. Okay, because free is simply information. A YouTube video, a book, $9.99, $22.99, whatever. But transformation is about high ticket. That is when you will start attracting. So let's talk about attracting now. The more free I give away, who am I going to attract? Janine?
Well, the same kind of people, right? So people gonna say, oh wow, listen, my friend, I got free coaching from this coach here. And then then what's gonna happen? More people gonna show up who just want your free coaching, and you're gonna be booked, oh man, till the end of the year, which is, I mean, being booked normally is great if you're getting paid for your work. But if you are a woman, and we women normally, we have so many plates that we are juggling, right? We have our business, then maybe you have still a 9 to 5 job, you have your children, you do charity work, whatever it is that you are doing. Then you get all these people who are not paying a cent, and you need to put them into your calendar, and it's just gonna keep going like this. And because you give away this free coaching session, it might even be harder to say after this, look, if you want to continue with me, I charge whatever it is, right? 2 cents, 5 cents for the next session. And people might say, oh, no, thank you. As you already said previously, Fatima, like they will say, okay, I got my free coaching. I'm just going to implement what you told me. And off they go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Another point about free is that free doesn't encourage risk taking. So whenever you are doing something free, you're on this side of the comfort zone. You're inside of your comfort zone. You are playing it safe. Okay, free equals safe. It's comfortable and it's preferred. People want to stay comfortable. People want to stay safe. But if you want to grow your business, you want to have an amazing relationship, you want to have the body of your dreams, you want to have the connection with your children like you've never had, you want to get that $1 million or that 6 figures in the next 12 months, it requires that you take a risk. It requires that you become vulnerable. It requires that you get uncomfortable. Because when you take a risk and you get uncomfortable and you get out of your comfort zone, money shows up, results show up, higher caliber clients show up, amazing conversations show up, right? And so, Janine, tell me more about that. What do you say about, free equals safe?
Well, what just comes up also to my mind is about the law of attraction. So what you are putting out there is coming back to you, right? So like if I'm always looking for free and I don't want to pay anyone, the same is coming back to me. So that's just a side thought I had. And then about playing it safe. We all, I think, have been through maybe not a lot, maybe little or a lot of personal development. And as you say, if you want to grow, the growth is outside of your comfort zone. And I really like how when new coaches come into the academy, like when you start talking about what to charge for the services, most of the coaches are very uncomfortable with the money because of old beliefs we tend to have. And then you're always challenging them, like maybe they give you a number and you tell them, hey, double it, and they are like, wow, and how can I do this? But it's really about stepping out of their comfort zone. And then when we see what happened when they actually charge their price and they getting the first client, that's so amazing to see, because then we know, because they charge, the people, their clients will get results. And because also you are charging that kind of money, then you can give your all to your clients. Because as I mentioned before, if you're not charging anything, you always need to run after your clients. But if you're in a place of where actually you have a couple of clients and they pay you what you're worth, then you can really take the time and help them transform their life.
Exactly. You don't need 100 clients. The way we charge you how to price in your programs, you might only need 2 or 3, right? And now you can show up authentically in all of your glory and help them get their transformation. Okay, now speaking of that, let me have a sip here. I've got like 3 drinks here.
Oh, wow.
I have to surprise myself to say, what did I just drink? Because they're all sealed. Is it cold? Is it warm? That one was green tea. So let's talk about what you just talked about is the fees. Now, inside of the academy, we help you create fees starting at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 and up. Free is not scalable, is it? Think about that. Think about that. It's free. Okay? Hair blown, hat blown, hijab blown. Free is not scalable. You don't go anywhere with free. You stay in the same rut that you were for however long you've been doing what you've been doing. How do you scale when it's free? How do you grow when it's free? Right? It is not scalable. Janine?
Yeah, it's not a business model. As you mentioned before, it's like a charity. And then you might have to say, oh well, there is no money coming in. I cannot give away freer. So yeah, you will need to do something else. And that might mean for some people that their dream of actually building that coaching business will be totally gone and they will have to go back to work. And talking about finding a place to work these days. I mean, here in Switzerland, it's really difficult because, of the whole thing that is going on. So by actually, doing that free thing, you are like blocking yourself from your growth. You're not helping anybody else, and it might put you in a really bad situation that you don't want to get in. And I know most people, they like just to talk about the dream and how beautiful it's gonna be there, but thinking about how much more most people are impacted by one time thinking about what is gonna happen actually to you if you don't reach your dream, if you don't reach your goals, if you cannot make money from your online business. That might be a thought that one just want to go through and say, oh wow, I might just be more motivated by by what will happen if I don't get there. And then you might be more comfortable actually getting out of your comfort zone, because it needs certain motivation, right, to do that first step, like telling a client, okay, my fees are these, or doing a live video, whatever it is that you need to do to actually grow your business. That might be the thing that actually pushes you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's talk about the cost of free. You mentioned that and you opened the gate of that. There's a cost to free. The cost is you will die with your dreams. Okay? Because your dream is never going to come to life, because how do you scale free? It comes with strings, limited hours, limited users, extended time frames, entry level. You got to stay this. It's impossible to scale. You overworked, undercharged. You're going to give up. You're going to hate what you're doing. And then with the global crisis happening, you might not even have a job. There is a high cost to free. And then everyone around you is saying, where's the money? Where's the money? Trust me, they are watching you all the time. And then you don't know how to justify it because you haven't been charging for so long. And so you got to switch it out, right? And so, well, what does that look like? And I'm going to tell you, it is a sharp left turn. You need to pivot and pivot quickly. Now, if you're resonating with this, send a DM, put down the word worthy inside of here, right? I am worthy. And if you put down the word worthy, whether you're watching this live or in the replay, we're going to slide into your DMs. We're going to have a little connect call with you. We're going to see if you are the kind of client we can help. We can't help everybody. Okay, so send a DM or put the word worthy. I am worthy. If you just put down I am worthy or something about worthy, let me tell you, we're going to swoop in like a little eagle, come over there, have a little conversation with you, because we are committed for your greatness. We are committed to your greatness because I can tell you, you are worthy. You are worthy of high ticket. You are worthy of high premium clients. You are a soulful spiritual woman. You are worthy of getting paid high ticket. That's all I can tell you. You are worthy. And if in this moment you actually don't believe in yourself, know that I believe in you. And that's okay to sit here on this one side of the bridge and say, I might have a challenging time believing in me, but my coach believes in me and I'm just going to hang on to that. Let me tell you, I have done that so many times. When I've when I've joined a brand new program and my coach tells me to do this and I'm like, what? Am I deserving of this? Am I worthy of this? And when I don't feel worthy, I just hang on to the belief that my coach believes I'm worthy. And slowly but surely, my belief in me starts growing, 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 growing until we start generating $70,000, $80,000 months. And so it's okay to piggyback and hang on to the belief that someone else believes in you. Okay, Janine, I'm going to hand it over to you. Tell me, how do you feel? What do you see here? What do you want to add to this amazing conversation that you and I are having?
Well, I'm just loving our conversation, and I can so relate to hanging on to somebody telling me, you are worthy and I believe in you, because the same happened to me. And in the times where I didn't believe in myself anymore, in the times where I felt like I'm just totally failing, or I was scrolling on social media and I saw all this, like other women, they posted, oh, I just made a sale here, I just have a new client there.
Right?
I was like, what's happening?
How? Right? You're thinking how?
Yeah, I was saying, what's happening? What do they know that I don't know? Is there some secret, right? And then I start looking for the secret, and I go, like, we are talking about free stuff. I went to look again for some more free stuff for some more information, and I was like, wow, what is happening? And
And did
you
you
know,
ever get the answer from anything free?
no, I didn't. I didn't.
And you're a searcher. You're an explorer. You're
I,
a hunter.
I
You go and look. It's not like you were just looking once a week or letting it go. You searched.
I did, and I can tell you, when I want something, I search a lot, right? I'm really good in searching for information, so I was onto it, right? But nothing helped. And then the other thing, while doing this, while searching for the answer, and then I keep coming back on social media, and I see again, oh, all these ladies are successful and me not. That also put me in a downward spiral
Oh, yeah.
of,
Yeah.
like, imposter syndrome. And already my self-confidence, like 5 years ago when I started as an entrepreneur, it wasn't good, right? So I wouldn't get on a phone call, on a video call with my mother-in-law. My self-confidence, it was really low. So seeing all the others having the success, my self-confidence went even more down. And then you were talking about feeling worthy, and I was like, I'm not worthy of success. Looks like I'm the one who just will never get it. And that's just a downward spiral. And if you are not getting a coach, somebody who can actually pinpoint, where you at exactly and where you need to go, you will keep wandering around looking for more free stuff. And the answer you are searching for might come maybe after 5-10 years. But what if
Who
you
has that time?
I don't nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's I know what you're saying, Janine, because we were all in that boat. We were all in that boat. I'll tell you, Mama Beck says the thing is that by being so used to free, we really have no commitment. Exactly. Exactly. And I can tell you, I was there too. Janine was there too. And so here's the good news. If we could change, you can change. And we have the system in place and we can tell you how to do it. We can tell you how to pivot because I don't have a crystal ball, but I can tell you from March of 2019, there are no more jobs being created. In fact, your job is going to be, you will be removed and AI will be in your place. Okay, in Ontario alone, we just fired more than 15,000 healthcare workers. They're out of jobs. Okay, in Sweden, they fired the whole airline. I can tell you stories of every single country where firing is happening right now. And so I don't know if we, as soulful spiritual women who are called to make a difference, if we really have a choice. This is the moment where we have to look out and ask ourselves, what is the choice we are making? And not choosing is a choice. Not choosing is a choice to stay where you are. But if this is your moment that you've been called for, because there's never been such a time as this in my lifetime. Okay, there's never been a time such as this when women are called to stand up. Soulful, spiritual women, we need you. And I am making a public appeal that you stand up and you bring your greatness and your soulful and your loving and your spirituality to the forefront, and you stand up and rise. Charge what you're worth. Okay, get a few premium clients and create the life that you want for yourself and your family. Make a declaration: I will be the first millionaire in my family. Make a declaration: I will use my life as a guidebook for another human being. Make a declaration: I will fire my boss. Make a declaration right now, right? Put down in the comments below, worthy. I am worthy. If this is resonating with you, if this is resonating with you, Janine?
Oh, I just want to say, if you just can take what Fatima said previously, that she believes in you and run with that. And then also, if you see anything beautiful, inspiring, motivational inside of Fatima, then guess what? She's just a mirror of you. The same thing is inside of you. So just take the first step and say, yes, I am worthy, and see if you could be a good fit to work with you, because we truly want to help you so you can go out there and help thousands of people actually create a better life without free coaching, but you are getting paid what you are worth, and then you can make the impact that you want in other people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah. You are not a supermarket, gorgeous. You are not Costco or Walmart or Tesco or whatever supermarket you have in your country. You are not a grocery store where you give away samples. You are a soulful, spiritual woman worthy of making a difference, worthy of having more 6 and 7 zeros in your bank account, worthy of looking in the mirror and taking your business and having a charitable arm. While people pay you high premium prices, you become the source of charity in your city, in your town, in your village, and you support the charities that are worthy of that, right? That is who you are, and that is how the creator sees you. And so if this is your moment and you're thinking, wow, I heard something today that touched me differently. I heard something today that impacted me differently. It landed over here differently. This might be the message you were hearing. And if you were looking for a sign, maybe this is the sign. Okay, so go ahead and put down worthy, or I want to speak to someone on the team. I like what I heard. This is my moment. So we can wrap up this call. Janine, any final thoughts?
Yeah, just one final thought that come to my mind. So, like if you're not charging anything, or maybe some clients might tell you even, I cannot pay what you are charging, which is rarely the case because most of the women are undercharging, right? Then also there are 2 points that might be the case for you. So the first thing is that you might have gotten your niche wrong, or the client doesn't see the value in what you're offering. And all of those things we can help you inside of Million Stars Academy, because we had so many ladies who had troubles getting their niche right, or even just putting it into words of what is the value of what you're offering. So don't hesitate, and just take that first step and book a call, or say, I want to book a call, and let's see on how we can help you get where you want.
Well, hasn't this been just the best conversation, Janine?
I just loved it. Thank you so much, Fatima. And thanks everyone who was watching and commenting. And thank you everyone also for catching the replay here.
Thank you, ladies. Click the share button. Share this video. You know, sharing is caring, and that's what queens do. I love you all. And if you have an idea that you want us to bring to the table and you want us to talk about on anything business, mindset, money, global exposure, positioning yourself as an expert and authority, bring it to us, send it to us, and we will make it happen. Take care, be brilliant. Thank you for your trust and make it a great day. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.